Today's topic is about who's got the biggest one. It makes for great spiritual inspiration if you really think about it. It's not a laughing matter, it's not a joke. You don't even cry anymore. Why? You see, it's because the thing is, we all have one. Whenever you say you're something, that's what you are. If I say I am something, that's what I am. And it's not that I say I'm not. It's that I keep repeating it over and over and over again, and therefore I am. Look at the lineages, you look at the histories, and you find on all fronts it was always about I'm bigger than you. Those guys, those gals, they were bigger. And what did they do? They stepped in front of you, created this big line, made you say mama, you know, made your children cry if you had any, if you weren't the child that was crying. But now that you're past all that, you can think about it, you know. There's lots of theories. There's the theory you evolved from a monkey, and there's the Big Bang. You determine, you know, this is that, you know, what's near or far, and you have to pay the consequences. There's always going to be competition no matter who you are. You don't have every piece of the puzzle no matter who you are. That's because you are who you are, and therefore I am. It's kind of like a state. It's big. You're stating. And if you really are, then you're big by God. You know, but it's not really about that. It's not really how big your eyes get, is it? No matter what you eat, no matter what you drink, no matter what you sleep, no matter what you do. If you don't let yourself be who you are, therefore I am, you'll find that there's many consequences and many problems and many troubles and many bothersome pests everywhere. It doesn't matter if you're a male, and it doesn't matter if you're a female. The fact of the matter is that you place no one above you. Therefore I am. Many people are almighty. They've created blasphemy and heresy to track you down, to try to put you in your place, show you a thing or two. Maybe you bit it. Maybe that's how it went. Maybe you didn't stand up for yourself and put them down. It does come down to it. In the end, it's the end. And all's well that ends well. Not for you, but for who the theoretical I am is. You find many places in history where, you know, you're told what this or that is, and you bite it. you're told a male is not, going to have a period, but you're not the king of the John. You're not the head on the platter that has to describe those events. You're not the creator evolving around the sun and the moon or the earth. Back when the world was flat, that may have meant something. Now that the syndicate of knowledge is manifest, there's no question. It's all a compliment, Oh, this and that, and wow. We all come to that conclusion. Wow. How mighty, how big, how grandeur, what a splendor. I think to myself, and I have my own thoughts as a being on the planet Earth. You find the same, no matter where you go. And it's always who's got the biggest one. Can take you down, can knock you out, can bring you up, it can show you the way, it can be your way. You can have your way. The only thing is, you keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You go from that eternal place to that infinity, getting bigger and bigger and bigger along the way. It's not about who you wish to pertain to, it's who you actually do. It's not a secret that's been locked up, like, oh, I do have a thumb, and oh, it does look like my foot. Whichever way, up or down, right or left, inside or out, you come to the final conclusion that all this matter, all this belonging, all this stuff is virtually senseless. It has sometimes no weight, no place. It can't carry anything. It doesn't hold anything. The light, they say, needs to shine from inside. It needs to be from your eyes. And they say it for a reason. You can't just look at the pale moonlight and be God or go enlightened, have a vision, manifest the world. It's already there. Everything is already there. I say a cup, it might be a person. I say a shoe, it might be a person. Why? Because I am a person. And I come from a line of people. And like I said, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Who has the biggest one? Can you define that? Is there any wisdom to your knowledge? Is that just a sharp tongue? I just wish those bigger people didn't have so much to prove, because that's the reason the world is today. It became a proving ground, oh, I can do this, I can do that. But in the end, it wasn't you. It was who I am. That's the way it'll be.